All right, we are having so much fun here at NADA at the AutoFi booth. I'm with Kerri Wise, my good friend, and Joe St. John. What's going on?
I don't know why I'm flexing. I don't know why I'm flexing. Man, how is everybody? It is unbelievable. The kickoff so far, dude, it's like middle of the day Friday and my voice is already almost gone.
Yeah,
that's how good this is.
It's day one of the show, and I am so hyped. Like, I didn't sleep last night, and now it's like a bride, and the wedding is here.
I know that feeling. And for me, no, not at all. Like, but it is. I get what you're saying because it is wild that it's actually happening. So it was. We don't need him.
We don't need anybody interviewing.
We just talk to each other.
Have you asked a question yet, Michael?
So Kerri could literally just talk, and if she hands me, I would just stand and talk. I was like, okay, so here's what we're doing, and then sometimes I like this, and then it's been wild so far.
This will go down in the books as the goofiest ASOTU interview ever. I'm so glad I could be a part of it. I mean, I feel like there's been a resurgence of energy, though, in AutoFi. I mean, you came aboard, you're a celebrity now, you're on the website, you're in the video. I also happen to have purchased a car using the AutoFi process myself. I thought it was fake at first. It happened so quickly. What are you seeing from your dealers as they start to really experience? We'll start here, and then we'll go over here as they experience AutoFi for the first time.
Well, I think, I've been with the company since 2021, and most people thought of us as digital retailing. And we were always a little frustrated by that because even if you bucketed us in digital retailing, we did so much more, particularly as it relates to lender innovation, that finance piece that has always been that missing element of digital retail. But I think now with our showroom solutions launching, desking, lender routing, F&I, menu, deal estimation, all in one platform, we have now the evidence that we can do so much more, and most sales happen in the showroom. And so for us to be able to take the learnings from our digital retail, all of those years of Joe, who's been with the company since the beginning, and now bring it into the showroom and make a difference, not just with customers, but help salespeople sell better, it's a proud moment for us.
And you're experiencing it from the front lines, like people actually implementing it. What are some of the things you're picking up on?
Yeah, man. I loaded my pregnant wife and 5 kids in a Sprinter van, and we spent 6 weeks this summer living in dealerships. We literally stayed in Airbnbs, and I worked at dealerships selling cars and using AutoFi. And what's amazing to me is as I've been at the booth, people that we were out selling cars with are coming by and giving us hugs and talking about how much of a difference it's making at their store. And man, I get why digital is so important. But at the end of the day, all of that is pointing to this customer coming into the dealership. And our job when they get into the dealership is to literally help them make a decision to purchase a vehicle. And if you think about it, car deals come in these big waves, right? Like you're working the desk, nothing's happening, and then at 4 o'clock, you've got 7 deals working out of nowhere, right? Or you got 4 deals working, and it's just crazy. And so I got 4 deals working, and I'm the sales manager, and you're the other sales manager, and you're bidding a trade. I've got a line of 4 people in front of me. If you walk in and want to get a first pencil, and you're in the back of that group, it takes us 15 to 20 minutes to get that customer the information they're there for. What I truly believe is that their buying temperature is the highest when they get back from the test drive, and the quicker we can get them the actual numbers to the car deal, and the more that we can make the customer feel like they're in charge, they choose what term, they choose what down, the quicker we can close that car deal. When you close a car deal quickly, you give away less gross. And so what we're seeing everywhere that we've installed, we haven't had one that we haven't seen this, we're seeing deals closing faster, holding more gross, and the numbers on front end and back end both going up. And we're seeing CSI improve. That to me is solving multiple problems for a dealer, and I think it's why we're getting the response that we're getting. Bro, it's like lunchtime on Friday. The show just opened. We've had full demo stations the whole time. I've been jumping in and doing demos because we're out of salespeople. I literally was earlier demoing AutoFi on a laptop. I didn't even know how to log into the demo account, so I'm doing it in production, which I shouldn't be doing. And I'm showing how it all works because there's that much interest in figuring out how to solve that real problem. Why does it take us 3 hours to sell a customer a car? It shouldn't. And for you to go through that and experience it, when I saw your video, I was like, no way, I bought a car through AutoFi. So for me, to see someone else that has done that, I'm like, man, that's the future, and it's amazing. And I'm really unbelievable part of it, man.
I love it. You brought up something about, the temperature. Like they are at a temperature that's like, I'm ready to buy right now. This makes me think of your thoughts around customer experience, how that's actually removing a huge friction point.
Well, listen, I started my career doing surveys at J.D. Power and Associates in auto retail, right? I was the CSI, the SSI, all those studies I managed and did a lot of mystery shopping. And from the customer experience, I started from the customer experience and understanding those pain points. And customers love buying a car. It's the best thing. It's fun. But that whole waiting, that back and forth. And I think as an industry, what I've always said when I've spoken to dealers is like, take yourself out of the experience. You're used to selling cars. You're used to this process. But if you were the customer and you were left and they went back and forth to the desk multiple times and the price changed multiple times, we're only encouraging that stereotype, that trust gap that customers already come in with. They're assuming that when you're leaving them, you're behind the desk, like trying to like conspire on how can we screw this customer over. And so our technology enabling a salesperson to be able to have these conversations, to be able to show a customer what it looks like to finance versus lease, put more money down or less money down, all under the guardrails though of the managers so that they don't take it too far and don't give away the car for nothing, I think is going to be a critical thing to meeting the needs of the customer.
Well, the two of you are just so much fun. We're here at the AutoFi booth at NADA. Thank you so much. We did a little beatboxing, we did a little dancing, he did a little hoedown.
Sing a fiddle song.
Kerri Wise, Joe St. John, thanks so much for joining me.